Hey, how you doing? I thought I'd do a weekly live version of the comics poem to get things kind of done a little bit more quickly and efficiently. Because if there's anything you know about me, it's quick and efficient. And I am the Real Manos. How you doing? So this week I picked up some comics, three Marvel, one Boom Studios, two are Empire related, and they go from Empire number 5, Captain Marvel 19, which is a Empire tie-in, Amazing Spider-Man 46, and new from Boom Studios from Tom Taylor, 7 Secrets, and we'll be talking about that. Now, of course, for those of you watching at home, which I assume is a bunch of you, hi, how you doing? Hey, Marianne. And I will be doing comic reviews, and maybe if we have time, a couple of Q&As and stuff like that. But hey, look, my stuff is brought to you by my stuff. Go to manospublishing.com, where you can find my comics, Red Knight, as well as my vampire novel, Davida. The comics are available in print and digital. The novel is available just in print, although you can get it in digital over on Amazon.com, so you can do that. And where is the camera here? Okay, there it is. So, hey, I'm just going to share this right here, and we're going to be talking to folks. Hopefully, I don't know who watches me. So, oh, hey, Philip. Hey, Philip, how you doing? I was just enjoying the day off for the most part, doing a little comic stuff, and yeah, I'll talk about DC a little bit. So yeah, I was just going through some Twitter stuff, and I was excited to see one of my favorite YouTubers, Phalis, has hit 100,000 subscribers, and he got that kind of silver-plated metal thing that YouTube sends out. So that was pretty cool. I hope to hit that sometime soon. I feel like I'm just 98,000 away from hitting it. So if you like this video, like, subscribe, click the notification bell, and I will be that much closer to 100,000. I hopefully will hit that sometime by the end of the decade at this rate. So, hey, I'm just going to type in, we're live over on Facebook. I'm reviewing some comics live. And hey, let me know in the comments if you picked up anything this week. I'd be more than happy to hear from you. And stay on page while you do that. Facebook is just, ugh. Okay, there we go. So, hey, DC, huh? That was crazy. I haven't followed all the details as to exactly what is the problem. I do get the feeling that the layoffs and the budget problems that they are facing right now has a lot to do with the whole AT&T business shenanigans, and they're readjusting. Of course, they're making compensations for the COVID crisis, and that's affecting all businesses. All businesses. I heard on the radio the other day that Coca-Cola will most likely be taking a loss this year, which is mind-blowing. Coca-Cola, it's one of those companies that just is untouchable, and it apparently was touchable. So, hey, I'm going to be talking a little bit more about DC, but right now I'm going to jump into Marvel. So, I'm going to start with one of my favorite books of the week, Empire #5, and this is from Al Ewing, Dan Slott, and who's doing the art on this? Let's see. I'm terrible at pronouncing some names. Valero Shahidi? I know I butchered that. Sorry. I apologize. Anyway, this has been really good. Spoiler alert, I've been really enjoying Empire, and I'm not a big event fan. I usually roll my eyes at that stuff, but I decided to jump in on this one, and I'm glad I did, because this so far is like avoiding a lot of my personal issues with a lot of events. It's not over-promising. It's not overextending. It's just 6 issues. And also the fact that it has 2 writers on this, I think has been very helpful. I think they've been able to kind of keep each other really grounded and focused on the story, which sometimes, I'm sorry, like a 9, you have one creator on like a 9, 10 issue arc, you can kind of get out of control and kind of linger and pad out the book and stuff like that. There's not been one padded issue in this series. We jump to right to Carol and Captain Marvel and Human Torch. They're over at Wiccan's apartment, and they find out that where to find him. Essentially, we get actually a nice scene with them together and deciding to get married, and it's a really sweet scene. It starts off really touching, actually, with them in bed and everything. Just chatting. I'm kind of a sucker for pillow talk kind of scenes. They're always kind of sweet. Anyway, he brings a surprise to the table when they come to face Hulkling, because they've had very deep suspicions that he's been acting out of character. And sure enough, wait, man, I can get to the page. Sure enough, apparently someone, man in the iron masked Hulkling. So he's been in prison while this imposter has been like, commanding all the forces in his place. That's a really awesome scene, actually. Speaking of awesome scenes, we have Black Panther pretty much fighting almost alone, in his forces, protecting Wakanda from the Kotati. Tony Stark and Mr. Fantastic are kind of like trying to figure out in the background how to technically go at it. We get undead She-Hulk fighting a Thing in this awesome scene. I'm willing to wager a lot of Dan Slott's writings here. Ben Grimm is absolutely wonderful in this scene, because the possessed She-Hulk, which is claiming that she is dead, which has been confirming something that I think a lot of people have been feeling. And Mantis and Invisible Woman are watching, and Mantis is like, why aren't you doing anything? And she says, I am, and it's not stopping her. Like she's like trying to put a bubble in her head. It's not doing anything, trying to hold back the fish, not doing anything. And Ben Grimm has just got a fighter on his own. This has been a really fun series. I've been really enjoying this. This is a nice, good summer movie right here. Love this one a lot. 5 out of 5 Ram chips. Highly recommended. Now we're going to continue with Empire with Captain Marvel #9, Kelly Thompson, and somebody else was on this art, Corey Smith. And Corey Smith, actually, a lot of the artists I think have done a good job having a constant standard look. We haven't seen anything go too off the rails as far as the look. One of my problems, actually my biggest problem with the original Kelly Pseudoconic run from was it 2014? 2012 or something like that, was the inconsistent art. Some issues would look good and some would look terrible, and they'd be really radically different. This has not been that case with the Kelly Thompson run. Okay, she works now as an accuser for Hulkling, and she has been sent to a city that has been decimated by some mysterious stranger. She goes to see the mysterious stranger, and it's her long-lost sister that she didn't even know she had. And her first thought is like, I gotta get her out of here. So she's able to convince, she's beginning to think like she didn't do it. She's been framed for it. And she actually investigates here with the accuser hammer, and it's looking like she didn't do it. Like she was just a bystander that got framed for it. Now, like, who did it? So she takes her to Earth and then goes to investigate, and we get to see her sister kind of figure out what the hell to do on Earth. Like, she doesn't know. She leaves her with Chewie the cat, and she's like, well, I think I'm supposed to feed you. These cans have your image on it, so they're either for you or made from you. She goes shopping. That's when she runs into some Kotati attacking people in New York, and Carol's able to come back in time. And very cool action sequence. And these sisters are just starting to get to know each other, and man, they're fighting side by side. I really like this sister character. She is built to be a warrior, and she goes into battle mode pretty easily, but she's not a fan of doing it. I think she's really interesting. I believe Thompson was probably going to add this character and add this arc anyway, and Empire kind of gave her, a good excuse to do it. Wow, this has been really good so far. I'm going to give this 5 out of 5 round chips. Really good issue, really strong. Now I'm going to go to my last Marvel book of the week, and that's Amazing Spider-Man 46, or if you're old, 847. And let's see, we're continuing Sins Rising. This, by the way, is Nick Spencer. We got a different artist on this one, Ferreira. And hey, we back? Thank you, YouTube. I've lost all my viewers. You're great. All right. Oh, hey. All right. I have lost contact. This has been happening with the last few YouTube live videos I've been doing. It's kind of pissing me off a lot. Oh, hi. How you doing? And I don't know. I'm beginning to think I don't want to do any more live videos because it literally cuts off every fucking time I do a live video, and it's starting to bug me. I may just switch completely to Twitch. I'm going to give that a shot and see if they don't suck. I already have a Twitch account, so you may want to check me out. I'll see if I can do one later and see what happens. YouTube happens, or my Wi-Fi, or something. I don't know. It's terrible. I'm going to move over here. There we go. Let me get back to this right here. Hey, sorry, folks. Sorry for the interruptions. Hey, do you guys want to see me go to Twitch? Would you be interested in that? Because I am thinking about also getting a less creaky chair to do these things in. So, all right, where was I? I was doing Amazing Spider-Man. This issue is continuing Sins Rising. And it's the scene at this college demonstration, and it's a pretty typical thing. Supervillains break in, steal like the super science thingy, and Spider-Man jumps in to stop them. But the Sin Eater shows up and does his usual thing. He starts shooting them with his light shotgun instead of like a regular shotgun. And he even stops Spider-Man. He freezes him and tells him to just watch. And he like shoots down the rest, sort of killing him, but they all wake up later in very different personalities. They're very sheepish. They have no powers. They're very apologetic. They are completely different. Their sins have been washed and cleaned and cleansed, is what you say. And it has a weird effect of all the people at the demonstration that watch. They're like, hey, man, that guy was awesome. I'm clapping for him. He's cool. Who cares that he like attacked Spider-Man to do that? Nobody seems to have like mentioned that. And I don't know if I totally buy that. I mean, I do buy that, how people would act. It's just that particular situation is like a college setting at a scientific demonstration. I'm not sure if that's where the Make America Great people would like applaud a guy killing people. I feel like the setting just feels a little off. But I mean, I get the general tone. And while investigating it at Ravencroft, oh my God, like, let's see. Miss Winter shows up and she's investigating that. And none other than Norman Osborn, who apparently has been like released through the help of like Mayor Wilson Fisk. I don't know if Wilson Fisk has that much power, political power, as the mayor to let him go, but he's literally in charge of the asylum, which, I I don't know if Ravencroft is Arkham. I feel like they try to make it Arkham, and I'm not sure if that's really the way to go. I don't know. That's something I think that started in the '90s during the clone stuff. My favorite period of Spider-Man, and I don't know. I'm not too fond of that, but it ends with a solid cliffhanger. Where Winters gets attacked by the Sin Eater, who I don't know if he shoots her or not. We'll see what his plan is for that. I don't know. But pretty good, pretty solid. For the most part, I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 RAM chips. And let's see. There we go. Now we got to a non-Marvel book, and that is 7 Secrets. I wanted to make sure I didn't say Secret 7. And this is from Tom Taylor, and forgive me if I mispronounce this again. Danielle DiNictilo, maybe, I don't know, possibly. Okay, fun fact about me is I've been hearing a lot about Tom Taylor over the last few years and what a great writer he is. And I haven't had a chance to really check out any of his stuff because, to be honest, like a lot of stuff he's done for DC are just not stories that I'm interested in, and I don't care if they're well written. I don't really read them. So finally this came along. It's like, oh, okay, this is a nice clean slate. I can pick this up. And it looks like kind of like a sort of a superhero or adventure-y kind of thing. I can get on board with this. The art on the cover is really nice, and as well as the interior. I've never seen this artist before, but her work is absolutely gorgeous. It's nice and fast-paced and fluid. The action sequences are extremely well done. The stilted dramatic scenes are also done very well with the same amount of emotion and intensity. Really good. It's about this apparently about this secret group of secret people, and 2 of their agents apparently like hook up and have a baby, and they're not allowed to do that, and they're going to keep the baby. The society is going to keep the baby, and they're like, well, I guess we can't do anything about it. And then we get to the present day, and the society is being attacked. There is a wonderful cliffhanger here where I didn't see coming, because a character is killed that I assumed was a lead character. Also, we do this framing device, which is right out of Saga, frankly, where it's narrated by the baby as an adult, and I'm not sure if I like that, because like it reminds me of Saga, and I love the first issue of Saga and was blown away by it, and this doesn't do any favors for itself by reminding me of Saga. And I'm not, now I get into that is like, I think this is really well written. It's a nice fast paced, delivers as a first issue, but I don't know if I'm interested enough in this world or these characters to keep reading. Because these characters, I don't know, I don't know who they are besides what they do, and they have a baby. I don't even know what the Secret 7 thing does. Oh, come on, man. Okay, here we go. Sorry, I hope you're still with me. This might be my last live video on YouTube ever. It's been pissing me off a lot lately, and it's why you haven't seen as many live videos from me lately, because it really does feel like every time I do one, I don't know, something chokes where I lose the video for a while. I don't know if it's my Wi-Fi, I don't know if it's YouTube, I don't know if it's my equipment, but I'm kind of tired of it. So I'm gonna jump to Twitch for my next live video and see how that goes. I have a Twitch account, and I haven't really done anything with it yet, so I'm going to give that a shot. Hey, all right, getting back to this, I liked it. Yeah, I know I sound like I was kind of dumping on it, but it's good. It's good quality comic book stuff. I don't know if it really spoke to me, really, and engaged me enough to pick up the second issue. So I'm probably going to give this a 3 out of 5. Awesome art, though. Really good looking art. And I'll probably check out something else from Tom Taylor. so many people really, raving about this guy, and he's got a really strong following. I've seen him online on Twitter, and he seems like a cool guy. So I don't know. I'll probably take a look at maybe another one of his other independent stuff, or if he does something for Marvel or anybody else. All right, those are my comic reviews. Definitely my big favorites are the two Empire titles, actually. Empire 5 and Captain Marvel 19. Amazing Spider-Man was pretty good with a couple of hiccups. Good solid, continuation. And Secret 7, I think is well done, but it really didn't do anything for me personally. And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys picked up some stuff. And you can let me know in the comments. Let me see if I have any I haven't really been reading stuff here. So let me take a look here. Somebody mentioned picking up. I don't know if anybody's been reading anything new. Let's see. Phil says sometimes stories only work when you read the whole thing. Yeah. So many people write for trades and stuff like that, but to be honest, I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of that. I like to take away something from each chapter, and sometimes things. I think the advantage of doing that is that you can get people excited for the next issue, and keep reading until things pay off, and that's really cool. The downside of that is an individual issue can feel thin or even padded. And I've seen some bad cases of that. Where it's this could be wrapped up in 3 issues. But you're making me read 9 issues because you're trying to build towards a trade. And I don't know. I'm half and half on that. As a comic writer, I try to keep in mind of arcs and trades and stuff like that. So, I can definitely empathize. But there are sometimes it's come on, man, I just paid $5 for this. I need some brain food here. Let's see. Ideal way of writing individual issues is that you can tell something each. Yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of even if they're just chapters, each one of those chapters should be about something. It should be a chapter that gives people, something to take away from. And this one, I don't know, felt a little thin, frankly, but it's well crafted. Don't get me wrong. I think a lot of people will pick this up and really like it. So I don't want to make it sound like I hated it or anything like that. So that's what I picked up this week. This might be my last live show on YouTube because I'm frankly really get tired of YouTube shutting off on me all the time. So I might start doing some Twitch shows, so keep an eye out for those. I do also need to make a quick announcement. I'm going to do a full video about this, but I will start mentioning it here. I am writing for Geeks for Fun YouTube channel. My friends over at Geeks for Fun, Alfie, they do their series DBZ DC, or is it DC DBZ? Where the idea is Goku in the DC universe, and they've had a lot of success in fun making audio dramas, and they are about to start this month a Batman audio drama called Echoes of the Night, and I'm very excited to announce that I'm one of the writers of the show, and I have 1 episode in season 1, and I think I might have 2 episodes in season 2. I was intending the episode I'm writing right now to be in season 3, but it might get bumped up to season 2. So I might have 2 episodes in season 2. So cool for me, and also cool for you because I am doing my best to turn out some good stuff for you. You can, Phil, you've seen the trailer. Go over to Geeks for Fun, check out the trailer. The show is going to be weekly. Most of them, I think, are done at this point and edited. Alfie's been working a lot on this stuff. And the show is each season is going to be aired or posted weekly. So there's not, too much lag in between shows. My episode, I think so far is going to be episode 9. So you're going to have to wait a few weeks, unfortunately. but it's going to deliver. I'm very happy with the episode I wrote. All right, I think that's it. You can check me out at the links below if you're watching this at a later date. You can find Red Knight and Davita over at Manos Publishing or Amazon. And let's see. Also, you can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and you can support this channel and Manos Publishing just at $1 a month over at Patreon. So I'm going to get going, and we'll see you next time, and it'll be recorded. Bye, guys.